Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's start this thing off, huh?
Let's start it. You don't have to make that noise.
I just feel like you have to make that noise. You have to make the noise of satisfaction every time you open a beer.
Oh, that's nice. All right, we started a podcast.
Jump in social. Why don't you guys jump in, join us, grab a beer, saddle up, even if you're driving. Just joking.
But not really.
Just joking.
A lot of them probably are driving, so it could happen.
Yeah, it could.
It could happen. So why don't we let everyone know what we're doing here?
We're
What
podcasting.
the hell are we doing here, Harry?
We're podcasting. How many times I got to tell you?
Yeah, but they don't know why we're podcasting. I mean,
We're really podcasting for them. But
this isn't for us at all.
But more importantly, it's for me. The reason to drink. I got some funny shit I want to say to people if they want to listen to me.
Pretty much always. Yeah.
I'm funny?
You're okay.
All right,
You're
thank you.
okay. You make me laugh.
appreciate it.
I don't know if you're funny, but you make me laugh.
Well, the key is to make everyone else laugh. If I could do that, then this is going to go well.
So that's one of the things, right? If they're at work, if they're driving to work, give them a little something to listen to.
Yeah, a little release on life. Let go of it, right?
Oh, just release, huh? Oh. It's already got dirty. We've been on air for 90 seconds, and it's dirty already.
It tasted dirty coming out.
It sounded dirty. I got to clean my ears out.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
So we want people to have a little joy in their day, maybe where they weren't going to have it before.
Yeah, life sucks. We all know it. Like, let's make it fun. There's no need to be upset all the time. Let's
I don't
laugh
want
a
to
little,
say
have a
life
good time.
sucks, but there's enough
No,
that
life
sucks
is great,
about
but
it.
You know what I'm
You
saying.
know, mostly jobs.
Wait, thanks for correcting me.
Yeah,
I really
that's
appreciate
what I'm here
that.
for.
Thanks.
You be funny. I'll be serious.
You keep me honest, okay? Thanks. Appreciate
Great.
it.
But this podcast is not educational. we are not here to inform you about politics, about the government.
We may talk about it, but I'm not going to be informative.
No, we just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you want to have fun with
laugh.
us, go ahead.
I want you to feel like you're pulling up a bar stool next to me, bellying up, having a couple shots, drinking a couple beers, bullshitting, talking about old times, feeling like you're in the old times.
I like it.
Ah,
Little
yeah.
backyard drinking, tossing some bags in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
We're blasting fish and shit.
Preach, Pilgrim.
We're We're drinking. We got the spotlights going when it gets dark.
Maybe the little cup holders.
I've managed to have neighbors that don't give a shit for the last 7 years somehow.
How?
It's a blessing.
How?
It's a little gift from God that we could just drink it all. It's like a stadium in the backyard. And the next day I'll ask the neighbor, no, we didn't hear anything. It was like 2:30 in the morning. We're pounding beers and sandbags against wood.
It's like adult sleepaway camp. It's like every time we're out there,
Sometimes it was sleepaway camp.
nonstop games. Yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
ain't driving home like that.
Anywho, that's the feeling.
Oh, sorry. We're talking about
That's what
the
we want to.
podcast.
That's what we want to bring to people. Join the party, sort of thing.
Exactly.
Belly up.
All are welcome. And, once you're in, you'll know. You'll get
Once
it.
you're in, you'll know.
You'll know.
TK.
Once you're in,
DK. ...
you'll know.
So who do you think? What kind of people are going to listen?
I hope everyone, but hopefully not children.
You said something the other day. You're like parents that are cooler than their kids.
Yeah, definitely parents that are cooler than their kids, because I don't want you to be uncool and listen to me, because you're probably going to be offended.
You can't be uptight.
No.
If you have a tight butthole, this is just not the podcast for you.
Any tight hole, this is not for you.
If any of your orifices are tight,
Yeah.
not for you. Mm-mm.
It's free flowing, free format, a lot of nonsense. So you got to be one of those people who really just enjoys living, enjoys the finer things in life. But by finer things, I mean hilarious.
Yeah,
things.
the humor in stupid things or the little things in life. Someone asked me. A couple people have asked me. So what is it about? I'm like, I don't know.
You tell me.
Yeah.
You tell me. I'm gonna keep talking to you until you tell me what it's all about.
It's about having fun conversations, having a damn good time.
Exactly. It's something because we all need our little bit of outlets to do something in our lives to make ourselves
Hell yeah.
whole and centered and however you want to put it, because you're that kind of
Don't give me that faggle of hand. What does that mean?
You're
What is
like
that?
you're
They
all
can't
chi.
see- They can't
You're
see
all
you.
fucking namaste and shit.
And when you're in doubt, Papa-san.
You must Papa-san. You Papa-san radio. You just want to have another outlet to enjoy in your life, and that's what we're gonna do. And I hope you can enjoy with us. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
And we'll figure this thing out as we go.
Well, we're gonna help. We're gonna be helped figuring this out by our guests
Well
because they
said.
can get back to us.
Well said.
They can always get back to us and tell us what they want to listen to, and that's what I want to hear. I want to hear you make fun of me.
That's what I'm here for, aren't I? Bless you. Voice of reason, you know?
Yeah,
I don't want to be the voice of reason.
old straight and narrow.
I
over there.
wish they could see the fucking hand gestures you're doing. Tommy Italian
Yeah,
over
Figala?
here. This guy's got his hands all up over the microphone. All... Good. Good.
Are we good? Are we good?
Yeah, good.
Levels is
Testing.
good?
Testing.
So we have a hell of a week here.
Dude, we have such
a hell of a
good
week that brought us into.
Oh
this
my
mo-
God,
this
it's going to
point.
snow. It's
Exactly.
going to snow.
Get your eggs, get your milk, get your bread.
Better spend $175 at ShopRite because you're going to be indoors for 12 hours.
I feel like this storm though, people like extra freaked out. Like there wasn't even chicken left in the store. There
was
wasn't
nothing.
ribs. You couldn't get a fucking thing in the store.
it's a little ridiculous how far people take this thing.
It really is.
I mean, worst case, it wasn't like it was the Hurricane Sandy of snowstorms. You know, it was fucking a day of snow.
And it's
I was
all-
shoveling that night. I could drive out that night.
Exactly.
Why do
And
you need to go fucking nuts at the store?
even further up north that got like 2 feet? Like, come on. You're gonna go fucking that crazy? Like that crazy where you think you're not gonna make it out for like 17 days. I need to pack food for 8 kids and me and my husband.
And seriously,
come on.
if it were 17 days, you definitely have enough food even before you went to the store.
It's not like we're living in times where we need to like get in our horse and carriage and ride 30 miles to our neighbor's house.
We're
We
hunts.
have 46 fucking convenience stores and supermarkets within a walking distance from everyone's home.
When have you ever missed a meal?
I usually add a couple meals. I'm not gonna
Like,
lie.
when has food ever not been available to you? Like, have you ever been at a
Not
point where you're
once.
looking through the
Not
drawers like, man, there is literally nothing. No, we're fucking spoiled, and we're like, there's no filet mignon in here. I
Yeah,
gotta
what do
eat
you
the
what
canned
do you
soup.
buy food for one day?
It's ridiculous.
One day's supply, and then I got to go restock every day.
Absolutely ridiculous.
It really is.
But I mean, you know where I go for my news is Facebook because I need to. I need to know what people are doing all around the state. Hey, look at the snow. Is it white by you too? Like, why do you need to post that?
Yes, we know it's snowing.
But is it cold?
Actually, yes, it's cold here too. It's cold here.
So ridiculous.
Oh
this
man,
shit
and
that
then they
people-
like go on these rants, and then there's the people who rant about the people who are talking about the weather, and then there's the people who rant about the people who are ranting about the people who talk about the weather.
You've
and then
lost,
there's
you
the
lost me already. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm just saying, these people, they put up this stuff like you really care what they have to think.
I just don't like it when it's not interesting. Be interesting or be funny, or like Yogi's a great Facebooker. He pisses people off every day.
Oh, yeah.
At least he's interesting. Even if you don't know what he's talking about, he's a great read.
He has some of the best comment sections in Facebook history.
He pisses people off. I like that. I appreciate that more than you know. Look at my foot. Look at these new slippers.
Who the fuck are you? Who's on your feed that says,
yeah.
"Look at these new slippers"? Elaborate, please. Go on. Who?
I don't know why I landed on slippers. I don't know anybody that posts about slippers. It was just an example.
All right.
You fucking dick.
All right. So whatever. We're having a good week. Still a good week. You know,
Oh, yeah.
had a snow day. So
Snow
let's
day.
forget about the posts and the supermarkets. Got a day off from work. Can't hate that. They told us the day before that we were having off work. There's some people who live down south just rained. They were super pumped.
And Tuesday's a great snow day
It is.
because it's like Monday break.
You
know?
Monday sucks so bad I need a
Then
break.
it's fucking hump day. I'm already sniffing the weekend. It's like this week was a wash.
Paychecks in a day and a half.
It's fucking nice. I like it. Snow on a fucking Saturday. It's like, don't even bother.
Yeah.
What is
Stop wasting my weekend on me.
Ugh.
It's supposed to snow again Saturday.
Yeah, but we're bar crawling. It's St. Patty's, baby.
Bring
It's St. Patty's.
Bring the skis. We're going to St. Patty's.
What are we doing, Highlands?
I think it's Highlands.
Let's do
Highlands
some
Bach
Highlands
roll.
Bach roll.
Highlands Bach roll. Starting at the Goose's Nest.
Starting at the Nest.
Yeah, dude. When's the last time you were at the Nest?
76?
Yeah,
Summer,
dude,
summer,
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 76.
summer.
Good year.
Really good year. Bonfires on the beach.
Yeah, we drank a lot that year.
Tons of beer.
God, so much. Mill's backyard and Nest.
Played so much bags that we actually had to buy new bags. There was no more corn in the hole. It just
We
wasn't
wore it
there
out.
anymore.
We wore it all
Remember
out.
there was 2 sets at one time with one bag that was shitty in both sets of 4. So it was like you had to like
You knew when you had that
choose when
faded,
you had that shitty bag.
that
It was
one
like-
bag that was left out in the rain.
Yeah.
So it was like half,
was the thumper.
half as heavy.
It was the thumper and it rolled. And then there's the other ones that like pancake and slide.
But we got too good at cornhole that summer because there was about 5 or 6 of us that could sink 3 at any given time.
We went about 64-3.
We had a good run. And there's no one here to dispute it.
No, thank
so let's
God.
talk about
I'm sure everyone's disputing it if they're going to be listening to this. Absolutely.
Definitely some of those motherfuckers going on right now.
If someone asks me tomorrow what our record was, it'll be a different number. So
Well, it was at least 64 and 3. That's the baseline.
I'll remember that for tonight.
I
Hopefully.
mean, that summer.
Ask me again at the end of the show what our record was. I guarantee I won't be able to remember 64-3.
You will now.
Well, the other thing we have this week too, writing a speech for one of our best men.
Our best man, Mr. O'Connor.
Yeah, Matty Muscles,
Matty Osophagus.
Herc of Fish.
Matty Morals.
He's always the best one out of all of us, wasn't he?
Let's be honest.
He really was. He was the type of kid who would stay home from a party in high school, even when his parents were partying with us.
On the regular.
He was just too good.
But then he's
That's not good at all.
sucks.
What were you doing?
So we got to write a speech tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And if the speech you guys did for my wedding is any sort of baseline, I was talking to Matt today. He's like, "Guys, go easy on me." I'm like,
Yeah,
"You motherfucker,
go easy on me,
yeah,
my
right."
ass.
Like, don't say anything embarrassing. Like, do you remember what you
Full-on
said at my
roast.
wedding?
It's
Do you
gonna be a-
remember?
I do.
You handed me Imodium in front of 300 people.
Not just any box of Imodium. It was one of those Price Club. When's the last time Price Club was around? Costco.
Grow up.
I'm sorry. One of those big old boxes from Costco, and it had like
It was an economy
80
thing,
pills of Imodium.
It was the way to go if you're going to get Imodium. And he said, "Here's some to last you through the honeymoon." It's funny because I did use some of that on the honeymoon.
Yeah, like 3/4 of the box.
Yeah, I definitely used some of that.
Yeah, so it's like you want to say so much, but like, what are the things that you just can't say? It's just-
There are
there's-
some things. There are some lines you just don't cross. You shouldn't cross, and I've seen them. See, there are definitely do's and don'ts to best men.
Can I be
speeches.
honest with you? When we were making your speech,
Would half of it make it in? How much material? I gave you guys a lot of material over the years.
I think we all have plenty of material for each other after 30-something years. But I got to be honest with you. There was maybe a quarter of it that we actually used.
Oh,
Like, because the other thing
I'm
was...
glad I wasn't there that
The other
night.
thing is Bob's mom was there making the fried broccoli.
She was probably hysterical the whole time.
She was, and like that was just feeding the fire, and we were just constantly. It was
because
we had a.
She thinks
we
we're
had-
great, so anything you say, she's like, "Oh, you guys are hilarious!"
So we had a positive audience that was just accepting everything, and it was like almost to the point where we.
Bunch of fucking comedians.
There was a
over here.
couple things that were in there that we were like, oh man, we definitely have to take that out. Like, there's no way we can say that in front of his.
I wish you
future
guys
in-laws.
recorded this session. So maybe not.
No,
Maybe
you
not.
don't. You don't.
It took me 2 seconds to realize I don't want to hear any of that.
That's something special for your best friends. The day they get to make a speech about you.
Well, you were an asshole because leading up to the wedding, you're like, "I can't believe you're letting us do this."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
So I had to go
I
to
was-
Rob separately and be like, "What is Tom saying?" Like, is somebody watching Tom?
Oh man, I was trying to mess with you so much, especially like after we got done with it. I think I texted you a few times like, "You're never gonna believe the shit we were about to say about you."
you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Because then it got me nervous.
Of course.
And I'm like,
Well, what's the point of it all if you don't do that?
and I was getting those texts from Matt today. He was like, go easy. Don't, he goes, keep it, no, this is what his line was. Keep it somewhat classy.
I know. Fucking Matty Morals.
Like, dude, what do you think we're going to do?
Bougie bastard.
What can you not say at a best man
Well, you
speech?
can't talk about exes.
You
That's
don't,
a
you don't
no-no.
talk about exes.
Which is weird because Matt's future in-laws talk about his exes, but it's off limits.
You just don't.
It's still off
You just-
limits
you just-
because maybe the rest of the family doesn't
yeah,
know.
because her parents are cool doesn't mean that the extended family knows anything about
I think
Matt.
her parents even know about declare yourself.
Everyone should declare yourself
You
once
should.
in a while.
Don't ever get involved with a Claire.
No. Devilish.
It's time for another one.
What else can you not say? You can't talk about any drug use. You can't talk about the time they got so drunk they fell down the stairs, got stuck in the banister, and pissed themselves. You definitely can't bring that up.
Oh man!
Oh, I just had to get that out. That felt so good.
Not at the wedding, but
Not at the
if
wedding.
any of them are listening to this, they're definitely going to hear it.
But to dozens of people on a podcast, you sure can.
What do you mean dozens? Dozens of thousands.
Dozens of thousands. Let's start with dozens.
start
I'm good
with
with that.
Anyhow, so what are some other things you definitely can't say? See, I don't think talking about his mom is off limits.
Well, it's a wedding. It's not a full on roast.
I know, but like we've been so close with the family for so many
I know,
years.
but how do you present mom jokes? At a best
we were
man
simple
speech?
with yours and just went.
Yeah. Fucking Maddie became Johnny Carson up there all of a sudden.
Maddie Cossins.
Maddie Cassins.
Maddie Cossins.
I expected you to go over the line, and it really wasn't. Really wasn't you. Matt pushed it, so I got
What
something
with
for
the
him.
with the Imodium?
Well, he more or less brought up diarrhea in front of the entire wedding.
Really? That's a touchy subject with you? After all these years and how everyone knows you've shat on the parkway, you shat in front of children in a
Now
park.
they do.
After all this time, you're still ashamed about this?
That-
like it's something that's you, man.
That
Just
Tyndall
accept
Park
it. Roll
episode,
with it. Move on.
There was nothing I could do. If I can't make it home from Tyndall Park, which is half a mile to my house,
At least you're not Bob.
what about Bob?
What about Bob?
What
Remember
about
when we
Bob?
went to Matt's grandmother's wake? And Bob shit himself on the way there, like legitimately.
He's definitely going to appreciate this story.
Like I remember, yeah. Sorry, Bob. I just remember the white knuckles on the door. I just.
Maybe he did it for Matt, because Matt was laughing through that day
Yeah,
instead
definitely.
of crying.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a full-on shit.
No, it was a
I'm gonna
skid
try-
mark.
This is where I try to save you, Bob.
Yeah.
It was. It was
It's
just
too late.
It is. It was.
It was a
just-
skid mark. But he was wearing light khakis.
Yeah.
And he went up to pay his respects. And everybody noticed he had a skid mark
We all
on.
had a good laugh about it.
And he went and waited in the car for the next hour.
Oh my god. Just so much material. And also here's the other thing. While we were doing the speech, it got to the point where we stopped talking about you and we're just talking about hilarious things that have happened to us throughout the year
Nice.
or our lives. You can't talk about getting arrested too much at your wedding either.
No, we could talk about it here.
Well, yeah, we could talk about it here right now, but you
Yeah,
can't.
that's a good point. If you get arrested, those stories probably shouldn't
Yeah,
come up. I mean, we could reference them without saying you were
course.
in handcuffs while this happened.
Of course, but I still don't think we should. Never know if there's some police in the family. Start looking at him weird.
Yeah, they're going to arrest him on his wedding day.
I don't think they're going to arrest him on his wedding day, but if he has him over for a barbecue in like a couple months, he may not eat his hot dog.
He'd be the worst. He'd be the worst cop ever.
Oh my god.
Not only am I not eating your hot dog, come with me.
Your buns are trash.
Yeah, bring those buns over here.
No buns,
In the back
no
of the
dogs,
car. Don't
no
say nothing.
nothing. Feed it to my dog in the back. He's a canine. So, I'm really happy we actually started doing this thing, man. I really am.
Really?
Like, I remember when you first brought this up to me? Like,
What was
were
the
you,
conversation?
well, you were like, what do you think about, like, I have like all this like equipment and everything, and you got to explain everything instead of just saying, let's do a podcast.
Yeah.
And by the time you got to the end of it, I was like, guy's fucking right. He's got all the stuff. Like he's got the microphones, he's got the mixers, he's got the computers, he's got the software. All he needs is me. So let's do this.
I'm the missing piece. Sign me up. No, sure.
No, but all seriousness, like I was pumped as soon as you said it because like, and you were talking about this earlier. Like, when's the last time you got like giddy about something that you were about to go do?
I think everyone
Once
should.
you became an adult.
I don't want to get all serious here,
No,
but
no,
I
I'm not trying
think
to get
everyone
serious,
should
but-
find something that they get excited about in their life.
Yeah, like today at work, I did absolutely everything I
bare
possibly
minimum.
could
Bare minimum.
to do something,
Yeah.
and not like to take my mind off of being
I worked
here.
so hard at pretending I was doing work today.
Man, I just want one day to do this. So it's kind of fun right now to kind of get it off the ground. I'm hoping everyone else is enjoying it too.
Enjoying it?
Enjoying it?
So it's Thursday night. We got to figure out when we're going to publish these things. Maybe it's a Thursday night, Friday morning kind of thing.
Well, you can't do like the Bill Burr. This is the whatever day podcast on Tuesday.
I think he says Monday morning podcast on Thursday
afternoon. Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's brilliant.
Not mocking him, or
But it's
nothing.
taken.
Yeah, it's definitely taken.
So maybe we push it out Thursday nights, Friday morning. Friday's a good time to do it.
Friday is a good time to do it. You get a little weekend listening. If you don't listen on the weekend because you're too drunk, that's fine too.
But the
Listen on
Friday
Monday
workday when
morning.
people are half-assing work to begin with, give them a half hour of laughing.
Give them something to drive home with and get their juices flowing before the real party starts.
Oh, we also talked about doing maybe a power hour. Jesus Christ.
should I have looked away from
Can
the
you leave the
microphone?
room? I'd still hear you. It's like you didn't know there was a microphone in front of you.
Tom,
Fucking
me.
only thing missing was me.
I mean, where do you get that type of entertainment?
Nowhere.
Nowheres.
Anywho,
No ass.
we're talking about doing a power hour once a month.
I think that would be absolutely hilarious. Everyone joins in for a live power hour. We'll stream it on Facebook or something, and you can join in with us as
we can do that.
power hour. You could listen to us live and
Just
tune
get
in
your
with us
shot
live
glass,
and-
get your 5 beers.
yeah.
and
Wasn't
we'll-
it like we had it down to a science in college? It was like 5 3/4 beers on an hour or something like that.
Yeah, because I think it's like an ounce and a half or something.
2 ounces.
You know, we don't need to do math on the show. Again, this is not educational.
Carry the one.
We're talking about drinking beers.
beers.
No matter what fucking glass you got.
Well, no, it's got to be a shot glass.
Does it?
What? It doesn't.
Thank you.
Actually, as I was saying it,
So
as it was
quick.
coming out of my mouth, I
You
realized
were
that
like,
it didn't
shit,
really matter.
reel that one back in.
Anyhow, yeah. So I think that if we, join in our fans on a
Enjoin them.
and join them in our fun, we're going to be able to, reach a lot more people. What? What was that? You talk about me being handy. No homo. You talk about you tell me my Italian side, my hands are flying all over the place, touching the mic. You're looking at me, lipping something, waving something. I'm not. What am I looking at? Your lips, your mouth?
I don't know. I was trying to cheers you.
You could have just said, "Let's cheers."
Let's cheers. It's St.
Jesus.
Patty's.
Jump in social.
Can't believe you're drinking on a school night. It's St. Patty's tomorrow. I'm fucking pumped.
Is it like actual St. Patty's
Tomorrow is the actual 17th.
I should have fucking made corned beef and cabbage then for tomorrow.
Well, it's a little fucking late. Barbecue ribs.
Well, Bobby fucking changing things.
Barbecue?
No, I'm actually gonna slow
You all right there?
braise them.
You got some
It was beer
little
foam.
foamy?
It's the beer
A little
foam.
foamy?
The beer
Caught,
foam.
caught in the old Adam's apple there?
I'm gonna do a little slow braising them in the ovens.
Tommy Italian.
gonna
If
go.
you guys could see his hand motions as he talks about food. Something about
Especially
Italians.
ribs.
Once when
like
Italians start
the
talking about
three-
food.
Like the pinky to the middle finger go up in the air, and the
This
thumb and the
is
pointer go together.
One of the gayest things
and
I've ever
it's
seen. in my
almost
life.
like the
Do you know-
action of smoking a doobie, but it's like, mwah,
Do you know you're
good,
making
delicious.
the international sign for butthole when you
or
do that?
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Tommy likes as a butthole. Look.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Well, yeah. I don't know if you want to let everyone know about the whole butthole thing right off the bat.
Yeah. you want to save that for dessert?
Yeah, I'd rather. Nothing says dessert like a hot load of chocolate.
All right, let's get off the butthole.
It's kind of hard when you keep saying things like that. It shouldn't be hard.
It's kind of hard when you're talking about it.
Not me.
No,
Not me. No, not me.
Not my mom.
Not in this house.
So we started a podcast.
Oh, we starting the show over?
Yeah.
No. So we started a podcast.
Yeah, so the topics are going to change every week.
Oh,
Every other week, whenever we do these things.
Yeah, if you got some topics you want us to hear, hit us up. jumpinsocial@gmail.com. Good place to send us emails. Don't be one of those fags who use Twitter. And by fags, I don't mean gay. I just mean don't be that person who like tries to get to us on Twitter. Send an email. You're an adult. But if you want to get us on Twitter, we're at the Jumpin' Social.
What about Facebook? How are they ever going to guess how to find us on Facebook?
God, I don't know, Jeff. Why don't you tell us?
It's Jump In Social. It's the same for all of them.
Except for the Twitter. That's why I don't want you to go there.
For some reason, I mean, our
It's got
friends
a
don't really Twitter, but people
No, that's
do.
what I'm saying. People do Twitter, but like grow up.
Twitter's got the.
The Twitter. Okay, so think about it this way. The that's in front of Jumpin' Social is with Twitter that also starts with a T.
Brilliant.
That's the only way I can think about it
Why does
now.
everyone say you're so stupid?
Not everyone says it.
Everyone. Literally
No.
everyone.
I would be included in everyone, and if I'm the only person that doesn't think so, then you can't say everyone.
You're excluded in that because you're stupid. Oh God! Don't get so upset, dude.
That just ripped
I
me
cut
to my
right to the
soul.
I cut right to the core of them.
I feel my heart like falling out of my chest.
I didn't mean it.
God.
Anyway,
It's all right. I could be dumb.
It'll
I
live.
can still be funny if I'm dumb.
you're even funnier.
Oh, shit. I just had one of those moments in my life where you're like, you realize things. And then I just realized that all these times, see, I am dumb. All this time.
Oh, moment of clarity.
All
on
this
the
time,
air.
people haven't been laughing with me.
No.
They've been laughing at me.
The whole time.
Well, at least you still need me for this.
Hey,
Eh,
who better to podcast with?
this fucking guy.
Cheers.
Well, this has been fun.
This has been damn
This
fun.
has really been a good time.
We're gonna come back with some more.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to keep coming.
As often as she wants it to.
Yeah, my mind already went to dirty. But yeah, man,
so-
I wanted to say thank you for having us.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Appreciate you.
Appreciate.
We are. This podcast is gonna be on SoundCloud and iTunes. So whichever one you prefer is fine with us.
Yeah, do either.
SoundCloud is a
Do
really
both.
easy app to get. Just download it, follow us. It's all free. Everything's free. That's the cool part.
Tell your friends about it.
And if you enjoyed it, by all means, share it with somebody. We
Please
appreciate
do.
it. But you can email us at jumpinsocial@gmail.com. We're on Instagram and Facebook at jumpinsocial. We're on Twitter at thejumpinSocial. And hit us up if you want ideas or if you want to share your ideas, what you want us to talk about. By all means, share them. And we're here to have a good time, and we're glad you're here with us.
Sure are. Good to see you, babe.
Yeah. Cheers, baby.
Good to
front
see you.
center,
Good to see you, babe.
Good to see you, babe.